Hello, welcome to Bello Uncinetto. I'm Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. Today, the day that you're watching this, is my birthday. Happy birthday to me! Today is my 40th birthday, and I am so very grateful to be sharing it with you all, even if it's just for a few minutes. Now, the day that I'm filming this is not my birthday, but I know that the day that this will air will be my birthday. So, I hopefully have reached my goal today. We shall see, but there is still time, even today, to go check out my birthday shenanigans ideas video and see if we can get things sorted out. Today is the last installment of the food places. What a great idea by Jay, who will also be linked in the description box, to share about food local to me. So I don't know if this is exactly what they had in mind, like I've said all week long, but this is the route that I took. And I have enjoyed it. I really have. There are lots of places that do some amazing things, and there are some foods that are definitely local to Sicily and regionally. In Sicily, they taste a little bit different. And depending on where you are, some of them can be pronounced differently. That's a story for another video. But today, I am bringing you a cafe, or sometimes, depending on the cafe, they can also be called a Tavolo Caldo. And a cafe is just, it's a cafe. It's a place where you can go and have coffee, have something sweet, have, something small, a little bite to eat of something. But if here, I've noticed in Sicily and the couple of regions I've been to in Italy so far, if it says Tavolo Caldo, they usually have something hot to eat. So that's literally what it means, is hot table. Tavolo is table, caldo is hot, but it usually means there's some sort of dish that can be served hot. So something other than like sweets or something like that, like at a pasticceria. So that's kind of what makes them a little different. So, this place is also in the town that I live in, and it is close to, I mentioned in one of the other videos, the Panificio video, that sometimes we'll go and get something from there and go down to the park. This place is also very close to the park that I take my daughter to most often. There are a couple of parks in the town that I live in, but this one is the one that we first found, so it's the one that we go to most often. And it will be, especially in the summertime when my son was here, we went to get gelato, and my daughter would play, and we would just have a good time. Or sometimes we would go, because Tavolo Caldos or cafes tend to be open all day long. They don't typically close for Reposo, which, again, if you have not seen these videos or you don't understand what Reposo is a time of rest, and they do observe that in Italy. In some of the larger cities and things like that, businesses may not, but in a lot of the all the towns around here do. And when I was in Pisa and Florence, there were some places in Florence that were closed during Riposo. There were definitely places in Pisa that were closed. When I was in Pinsolo, where my dad's family is from, and in the towns in that area, they definitely observed Riposo. Now, it's at different times of the day, so depending on the region, the time will differ, and a lot of that has to do with the sun, right? So how much more time do you have before the sun goes down, depending on the types of things that you have to do for work, or depending on, like in the mountains, sometimes it's more dangerous to drive at night, so their Riposo is a little bit earlier and their day is done a little bit earlier because of the treachery of driving or the weather, like when it snows up there. So anyway, most cafes tend to be open during Riposo. The ones that I've seen anyway. There's a big knot right there. Did I see that? Not a knot I made. Anyway, they, so if we were doing things, or if we wanted to just get out of the house in the summertime, we would go and just grab, I mean, they don't really have like big plates of food, but they'll have like quiche or a pizzetta, or I don't know what they call them, but it's kind of like a sandwich, but it's a flaky bread, and then it has like meat inside of it, but it's not like chopped up thin things. I don't know. It's good though. I don't know what it's called, but it's good. And so we would go and we would do things like that because it would be a decent price. It would be time out of the house. It would be sunshine, all that kind of stuff. So we would go there once a week, maybe more. And even now, we go a lot on Saturdays, especially if we're home on Saturdays. We'll go just to get out of the house for, I don't know, a couple hours, right? And be out in the town. I don't necessarily speak to anyone other than to order food. I can do that in Italian, but it is a nice place, and it's enjoyable to sit and have our whatever, or we can get it to take away, and then we go to the park and have it there, depending on what it is. Now, if I'm having like a cappuccino or something, I'll sit and drink that, and then I'll go. But yeah, so this particular place is pretty close to my house. I mean, there are not any stores that are like within walking distance from my house, because I live, I guess, what you would consider on the outskirts of the town. I don't live in the center of town, so I could walk to the store. It would be fairly easy to walk to it. To walk back would be a bit of a trek because it is all uphill. It would be a difficult walk if I was trying to carry something. Not that it couldn't be done. I've never done it, but it would be difficult for me. I can tell you that. Yeah, it would be difficult for me. So I hope that you've enjoyed this week. I have had so much fun. So much fun sharing this with you all. And I am excited for what the next week of videos. It's probably not going to be a whole week of videos, but I have gotten some birthday gifts. And as of right now, I have not opened them. I know who they're from because my daughter has opened them, or a friend of mine has opened them for me at work, just to get out the little slips, because they were mailed to my P.O. box. So I had a friend at work, a teacher friend, open them, and I was like, okay, give me the slips only, just the slip. Don't give me the like receipt slip because that'll have what it is, right? They give me the slip that has the name on it so I know who it's from. And she said, okay. And so one of them didn't have a slip from who it was from, but that person had messaged me and said, you're supposed to be getting a package, blah, 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 blah. And so I was like, well, I asked my friend, I was like, don't tell me what they are specifically, but tell me the kinds of things they are. And so I told the person who said they sent me a package, I got a package with this and this in it. If this is what you sent me, then I got your package. I also have some Happy Mail Advent things to share with you all. And I'm excited for those. I have not opened them. My daughter opened the boxes and she is very excited because I think I got 2 of the same thing. So she was like, we can do it together. And I was like, all right, cool. So that will be fun for us. I have no idea what we're going to be doing together, but something. We'll see. And then starting April 1st, there's going to be an exciting thing coming up on the channel. So I'm not going to say anything about it in this video, but next week when I'm opening up some of my gifts and things, I will start talking about it so that you can be prepared and be on the lookout for it. But April 1st, for sure. I want you to be ready to see that video. I haven't filmed it yet, but I want you to see that. And I also went shopping with Sam at Memphis Makes. I took her shopping for her birthday at a yarn shop, the one that I really like to go to, and got her some birthday yarn. So I'll have a video for that. I'm not going to show you what she picked out, but I will show you some things that I got while I was there, and talk a little bit more about shopping with her for her birthday, our birthday, because we have the same birthday. But yeah, that's it for this week. I really hope that you guys, like I said, I know I've said this already, but I really hope that you enjoyed it. I did enjoy doing it with you and sharing some of the places that I've been and the things that I've learned and some of the crazy things that I've gotten myself into with messing up my Italian. But I am learning and I am trying. And that's the most important part for me, is that I keep trying and I keep trying to learn and I keep working on it. Because eventually it'll come. Just like with Spanish, it'll come. It'll take a little while. But anyway, I will leave you. And hopefully I'm enjoying my birthday. We'll find out, won't we? As always, I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. Be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella.